Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I just wanted to do a quick get ready with me type video, just showing y'all the products that I use on a daily basis pretty much to get ready in the mornings before I head to work. Just quick, simple, easy. It's like a 10-minute max routine for me, and I just wanted to show y'all what that looks like and what it is and what I've been loving to do that. So if you think that's something that sounds interesting, then just keep watching. Okay, so I already have my eyes primed, of course, with the Smashbox 24-hour eyeshadow primer. I use it every day, y'all, no matter what. Even if it's just a quick, like I'm doing get ready with me, I use it every single day. So first I'm gonna go in with this Chantecaille Mermaid eye color in Seashell. Yeah, I had to make sure. And I just discovered this combo the other day, and it's so quick and so easy, and I've pretty much done it every day since I've discovered it. I don't even have to use brush, and it's incredible. So I'm just gonna take that shade on my finger and just put it all over my eyelid, all the way up to my brow bone. The reason I discovered this, I know y'all heard me talk about her before, my makeup bestie, my husband's aunt. She texted me and told me about this combo, and I was like, oh, well, that sounds absolutely delightful, and I have pretty much been doing it every day since. So I'll go ahead and do my one eye so y'all can see what I'm doing, and then I'll do the other eye completely off camera. So next, I'm gonna go in with the Chantecaille Luminescent eye shade in the Lion shade. I think it's got a name, Golden Copper. And again, oh, look at these. These are so pretty, y'all. So pretty. I can't wait to pick up more shades one day. So I'm gonna, again, pick some up with my finger. Gotta get my mirror. And just put it on my lid. So, oh, Lord have mercy. That is so pretty. You know, honestly, I might have put too much, but so I'm just taking it and patting it, kind of bringing it up above my crease just because I have hooded eyes. So there, I'm gonna take that. It looks wonky. Just hold on. Okay, so that's patted on my lid. So now I'm just gonna take a clean finger and just use it to kind of blend it in. And I mean, look at that. I gotta clean it up some. But for every day, I mean, like, so simple. So simple. Now, you know, I gotta be a little extra. So I have been taking this Zebra Luminescent eye shade and just kind of taking it and tapping it in the middle. Just the tiniest little bit, and just kind of taking it and tapping it in the middle. Just because I'm extra, okay? You could absolutely skip this step, but I think I might have wiped too much off. Let me pick up a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Now we cooking. And just tap it in the middle. And I mean, it's just the most simple, easy eye look. So I usually do add liner. So I'm gonna add my liner off camera. I think I'm just gonna use my Wayne Goss Precious Opal liner. I'm gonna do the other eye and I'll be back. I went ahead, finished the other eye, added my Wayne Goss Precious Opal liner. So typically for every day, I usually use the Chantecaille Future Skin Foundation in the potted version. Here in Louisiana, the mask mandate has kind of been well, maybe it is lifted. I don't know. It's not lifted for me. I still wear my mask pretty frequently. But on days when I'm wearing my mask, that is what I use, because I find that the masks were breaking my skin out, but that foundation, I guess, kind of created a barrier. That one specifically, I tried other ones and my face still broke out, but that one works really, really well for that. So that's like on a typical quick in the morning before work day. But today, I think I'm gonna be outside some, so I wanted something with a little bit of SPF in it. So I'm gonna go in with this Armani Prima. Now, I've had this for a long time, and to be honest, I'm just gonna pop some on the back of my hand. To be honest, I used it a lot for a while, and I just put way too damn much on the back of my hand, but we're just gonna roll with it. So I use this a lot for a while, but I kind of stopped using it. So like I said, on a typical day, this is what I would be doing, just popping this on my face. And today I'm gonna use my beauty blender just because I have the time, but on a normal day, I just use my fingers because it's it's probably gonna get wiped off by my mask anyways. But today, since I have the time, I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender. I haven't used this in a long time, y'all. Did I use a beauty blender with this, or did I use my hands? Maybe I used my hands with it because that coverage is kind of going away. Bummer. So yeah, this is just a very pretty, kind of like tinted moisturizer-y feeling product. I did, like I said, I used it for a while, and it's very pretty. It leaves a very natural finish, and it's got SPF in it, which, as we know, that alone is not enough. But you know, it's nice to have a little bit extra. So see what I mean? It's very pretty. So I actually think I'm gonna go in and add more just because I do want a little bit more coverage. I think, you know, to be honest, it's been so long since I've used this stuff. I do think that I used to go in and just do it with my hands, but that's okay. We're trying new things. Y'all, I have to put a ton, tell me if anybody else has this problem. I have to put a ton of whatever I'm using on my nose because my nose is so red. Does anybody else have that problem? There we go. Okay, now I'm liking it. I just wanted just a little bit more coverage today, specifically. Okay. Very pretty. Okay, so now for concealer. Y'all, for every day when I am hurrying in the mornings before work, I typically reach for this Shiseido concealer. I know that it's gonna work, and I know that it's really quick and really easy. If I have a little bit more time, I mean, maybe I'm gonna put some of my little friends. Y'all, my little friends, they must really just wanna stick around because they're not going away. But I digress. So I just know that it's gonna work. You know, if I have a little bit more time, maybe I'll play around with some of my other ones, but typically when I'm getting ready for work in the mornings, this is just what I reach for because I know, like I said, I know it's gonna work. I'm comfortable with it. I always take it into this inner corner right here because I do have some darkness there. But yeah, I know it's gonna last me all day. Have y'all tried this concealer yet? Because if you haven't, you need to. It's amazing. I really love it. It was such like a whim buy for me, and then I bought it and I was like, oh, well, what have I been missing all my life? Okay, so yeah, see what I mean? It's just really pretty. So I'm gonna do the other eye off camera, blend in my little friends, and I'll be back. Okay, so concealer is on. I do set my face every day, and I always set it with my Chantecaille blur powder. It's just quick, easy. I know it's gonna work for me. And it's just, again, just like the concealer, it's just one of my, I guess you'd say fail-safe products. Oh wait, y'all, okay. Hold on, I forgot something. So I also get a lot of redness around this area right here around my nose. So I tip it, not during the day, I'm doing it today because I'm filming. Not every day like for work, but I add a little bit of concealer right there because there's so much redness and I forgot to do it. Okay, there we go. Let me just grab, I didn't add any more on this brush. Okay, so yeah, using my Chantecaille Perfect Blur Finishing Powder because it is life. Now, I will say, I don't, I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time. It's kind of funny. I don't use this to set under my eyes because I am so fair. It's a little too yellow. I know, crazy, right? So I'll either go in with their, let me grab it real quick. It's right here. Their Chantecaille's HD Perfecting Powder, the pressed version, or the Clé de Peau Translucent Setting Powder. That's fairly new to me, but I do find, even when I'm in a rush, I know, because I'm that extra, I have been going in with the Clé de Peau Translucent Setting Powder. I'm like, what's an extra 5 seconds to open up the drawer and get it out, right? Right. So I'm gonna do that off camera and I'll be back. Okay, so I went ahead and set under my eyes a little bit. That's a step that you don't really have to do, I guess, but I do it because, like I've said before, I have a lot of expressions. I smile, I raise my eyebrows a lot. So if I am going to be wearing a mask, I usually from here just go into like brows and mascara. But if I'm not, for an everyday look, I usually, I do my bronzer and my blush, but just maybe like a quicker version of it. So I always reach for this Gucci bronzer. It's just really easy. And I use this Sonia G Classic Face Brush for my bronzer. It's just a really pretty, it just creates, tap off the excess, a very pretty kind of diffused bronzery look. Bronzery look. That doesn't even make sense, y'all. Bronzy look. So today, like I said, I'm gonna be outside, and if I do go anywhere, it's probably gonna be outside. So I'm gonna add a little bit of bronzer. Add my bronzer, add my blush. But when I'm in a rush, kind of like this, I don't, probably do more than your normal average person. But I mean, we're all here obsessed with makeup, so this is quick and easy for a makeup obsessed person. Does that make sense? Do y'all agree? What y'all think? I think we do tend to go a little extra. Everybody's always like, people that I know that don't like makeup like I do, they're like, oh, how do you have time for that? Why do you do all that? Why does it matter? And I'm like, I do it for myself and I make the time for it. I find this is my time to relax, kind of get myself set for the day. It's my time for myself and it makes me feel good and nobody should be ashamed of that. So I'm gonna finish the rest of my bronzer off camera and I'll be back. Okay, so I finished up my bronzer. Y'all, like I said, I hadn't used that Armani Prima foundation in a long time and I don't really like how my bronzer was working over it. Even though I set it with the Chantecaille powder, it was kind of hard to work with. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Does it look okay? It just kind of was like, I don't know, like kept getting patchy and stuff. And it's never done that before with any of my other foundations or anything. So I'm wondering if that's what it is. Let me know what you think. So next is blush. And my quick, easy go-to blush is this Chantecaille Flower Power Cheek Shade. I got the mini Buff and Blur brush. I take this and I just kind of tap it in there. This blush, I think I've said it before, but you cannot mess it up, y'all. It is just such a pretty, pretty color. Look at that. Excuse me, Lord have mercy. I don't even use highlighter when I use this brush because it just has this beautiful natural sheen. And I just hope that if you haven't picked this up yet, that you do because it is stunning. So beautiful. So yeah, I'm not even gonna add any more or anything and I'm gonna do the other cheek off camera and I'll be back. So next I do my brows. Now, have the blush on. Don't come at me. I like blush, okay? And in the summer, I'm gonna be blushy anyway, so I may as well make it look natural because this is natural for me. So next I'm gonna go in, and every day I do this. I go in and I do my brows, and of course, no surprise here, I'm using my Tom Ford Fiber Brow Gel in the shade Taupe. I like saying that word. That's a fun word to say. So I know y'all have seen me do this before. Ooh, what is that on my forehead? Okay, got it. I know y'all have seen me do this before. And finally, this little spot where I got tweezer happy is starting to grow back in, but I have been having to go in with a little pencil and still fill it in just a little bit. Just be careful with tweezers, y'all. They're scary, and at the same time, they're kind of fun. So don't get carried away. Okay, so I think I am gonna take like a little Q-tip. I kind of got a little bit, I don't know if y'all can see that, like right there, and just kind of smudge it away with the Q-tip. Okay, so next, while my brow gel is drying, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up under my eyes. I'm literally just gonna take this Rephr number 26 brush and that Chantecaille Lion Luminescent eye shade that we went in. Just pick up a tiny bit, tap off the excess, and look, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna use this tiny little mirror because that's all I really need right now. Because again, this is an everyday look and quick, and I don't want anything super dramatic. Okay, I might pick up a little bit more. I think I tapped it like all off. And just run it along my lower lash line, and it just kind of ties everything in too. I mean, sometimes, no, who am I kidding? I usually do add to my lower lash line just because I feel like it makes for like a more cohesive look. And I took it down a little too far. So I'm gonna fix that with my Beauty Blender, do the other eye, and I'll be back. Okay, y'all, so I went ahead and finished up my under my other eye off camera. I added my mascara. I used the Chantecaille Faux Cils Longest Lash Mascara. And I also used this Chantecaille Brightening Eye Kajal, because I use it every day, in my lower waterline. Added mascara, and this is pretty much my everyday look, y'all. In reality, oh, I'm sitting here holding this as I'm speaking. I forgot to add a lip. Typically, if I'm wearing a mask, I use the Laneige lip balm, but today, again, I'm gonna be outside. So I typically reach for something like balmy. I don't like using like a full-on lip just for an everyday look. So people do not talk about these enough, y'all. It's this Chanel Le Rouge Crayon de Couleur. Don't come at me for my pronunciation, please. In the shade number 2. These are so, oh y'all, it's really dirty. Hold please. Okay, I cleaned her off. So these are just so pretty, so easy to use, and this is a really pretty shade. This is kind of more than I would go for on a typical day, but I wanted something a little poppy today. So there we go. That is the finished look. See what I mean? These are just so pretty, so creamy and shiny, but yet they still have a lot of pigment. It's crazy. People sleep on those. Maybe it's just because they're so old and people don't talk about them anymore, but they're slept on, okay? Okay, go pick one up. So yeah, that is my everyday, I'm sweating like a pig, my everyday get ready with me. Let me know what you like to use every day, what you do to get ready in the mornings. If you're a makeup junkie lover like I am, do you use that many steps? What do you do different, like when you're wearing a mask as compared to when you're not wearing a mask? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And again, if you like my content and like my channel, Please like this video and subscribe and comment down below. I love to hear from you. I love to talk with y'all. And if you're not already subscribed to me on Instagram, it's at beautybykaylak. I'd love to see you over there. And again, let me know your favorite products, and thanks for watching. I will see y'all soon in my next video. Bye.